On today's Kidding with Kayla, it's the final day of poop week. You heard me right. Some people are offended by words like poop, so they ask their families to use replacement words.
You know, I personally feel like most of these replacement words are so much worse than the actual words. I will share that list sent to me in just a few minutes, but first, here's my finally parenting scoop on poop.
Breaking news, it is nearly impossible to avoid the topic of poop as a parent. Before I became a mom, I never talked about it. But now poop permeates just about every conversation I have with my son's doctor, other parents, and it's the #1 word that makes my son laugh. Sources say I am not alone. Parents everywhere are discussing the frequency, smell, and sending doctors pictures of their child's poo to determine whether it's normal. I can confirm parents deal with children being too scared to go #2 on the toilet, or sometimes they're constipated, so parents sneak fiber or prune juice into their diet. When we don't have someone nearby to discuss this topic, we Poogle, which means we turn to Google to answer our parenting poop questions. According to every parent I've ever talked to, there comes a time in your child's life that they will learn how to take off their own diaper, and that has terrible consequences. Most parents have many poop-related horror moments to share. Research shows it's therapeutic to swap those parenting stories and show that you're not alone in your struggles. If you'd like to provide yours, find this video on my Facebook page and leave a comment. Back to you.
So,
boy.
As we mentioned, you know, some people don't like those words. They don't like the word poop, they don't like the word fart, and they don't allow it in their homes. And so I posted on my Facebook and my Instagram, if this was you, if this was the home you grew up in, what were your replacement words? And oh my gosh, these responses. So they start out pretty normal, you know, like bowel movement or BM, pass gas, potty, toot, breaking wind. Then it kind of gets weird. Fluffs, fluff or fluffy.
Excuse me?
Pooter. Pooter sounds way worse. Pooter. Make a grumpy. I'm making a grumpy. Are you kidding?
Excuse me?
Chunk, chunk. Stinker. #2, which I use #2. Fairy puffs and Tootsie Rolls. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, how does that equate?
Bubble. Boopsie. Boopsie. Boom boom, deuce, dookie, duty, bomb, bum burps.
What?
Tutor. Polluted. Okay, so Tara Hastings actually turned in polluted. She said that her mom's mom made them say, I polluted. Instead of tooted.
At what age?
I don't know. I don't know the details. All I know is that was Tara's family.
They were little, ladies. They were little. My mom and my uncles.
Polluted?
They said, yeah, my grandma was like, you can't say that word. They had to say polluted. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Yep.
I can't ask her. I don't know. I don't know.
That's all right.
Well.
Hey, you're not alone. Floof, poo-poo, feces, flatulence, plops, clogger, doo-doo, air biscuits, fecal matter, and doodle.
Well, you missed a couple.
Yeah, what?
Boo-boo.
Boo-boo?
I think you had dookie on there.
I did.
All of it is actually kind of gross, but at least people are, you know, creative.
I just don't understand why it's so offensive. One of my Facebook commenters kind of explained it, and they said when their kids are young, like when they're really young, they just didn't think it sounded right to be coming out of a kid's mouth, so they did the cuter versions like poopy or poo-poo instead. But honestly, like, it's like, that's what it is. You know, I don't know.
Can you imagine a 2-year-old saying, excuse me, I have a bowel movement?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how does that work? Oh, hey, Tear Bear.
Oh,
So,
there you are.
Air biscuit.
Air biscuit.
Air biscuit.
Listen, I'm just sharing what the people sent me, all right? I told you, a lot of them are worse than the actual word.
Wait, at what age did you say polluted, and how was your vocabulary?
It wasn't in my vocabulary. It was in my mom's home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my grandmother, I don't know, because that did not translate to me. I mean,
What do you do with your kids?
well, we say fart or toot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, when Haley does that, I go, did you toot? She goes, I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
That's terrible.
That's
I
adorable.
don't know.
I mean, at least
I feel like you just call it what it is.
Yes.
just call it what it is.
That's my style too. But
Hashtag
some people are
call it
offended.
what it is.
And I'm sorry if I offended you this week, but Poop Week, I thought it was a
Listen,
successful
whoever
week.
is
all
calling
right?
what? Fairy dust, fairy fluff.
Tootsie Rolls.
Those are those participation trophy kids right there. Oh, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
I love it.
Anyway.
All right. For more Kidding with Kayla, you can follow me, Kayla Sullivan, on Facebook, or click the Kidding with Kayla tab on wishtv.com.